Hello, my name's Christopher, and today I'm going to show you how to install MySpeed on Cosmos Cloud. So, a little bit about this series, I'm going over home labs, or installing things, getting things set up, everything like that. So, if you're interested in that, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel, and let's get started. I wanted to let y'all know about the Big Bear community. We just launched a community on community.bigbeartechworld.com. It's based on discourse, so go on there, join it, and say hi. So, let's get back to your registered programming. So this is what we'll be installing today. MySpeed, a speed test analysis software that shows your internet speed for up to 30 days. Here's some features. It generates clear statistics on speed, ping, and more. Automate speed tests allows you to set time between tests using cron expressions, add multiple servers, configure health checks, and notify via email, Signal, WhatsApp, Telegram in case of any errors or downtime. And test results can be stored for up to 30 days. And this is what it looks like. Homepage, statistics view, server selection, drop down menu over here. And then the page during the speed test is showing a little loading icon right there. So I'm going to start on Big Bear Video Assets. There will be a link down in the YouTube description to get to this. And I'm going to go down to how to install MySpeed on Cosmos Cloud right here. And then I'm going to go to Docker Compose. So version 3 of Docker Compose is being used. I'm going to set some services, and then the service underneath the service called MySpeed. The image is coming off Docker Hub. You know that because there's no URL before this, and the latest tag is being used. The ports are 5216 on the host. If this does collide with another port on your host, you can change it to like 5217. So 5216 is on the container, so these two are mapped together. And then I'm going to set a volume. So MySpeed data, that's going to be a local volume that's using driver local down here. And then the container is MySpeed data. So this is on the host side, and this is on the container side. I'm going to set a restart policy of unless stopped. So that means if you stop it for any reason, it will not try to restart. But if it fails or any other reason, then it will try to restart. So I'm going to go up here to copy raw file. And then I'm going to go over to my Cosmos Cloud and get this installed. So now I'm going to start on Cosmos Cloud, the dashboard. I'm going to go to Serve Apps. Then I'm going to go to Import Compose File. And then I'm going to paste in the Docker Compose. Now I'm going to press Next. Press Create. And then Operations succeeded, service started. So we know it's up and running. So I'm going to close it. Now we need to create a URL. So how Cosmos Cloud works is you have to create a URL for the proxy to proxy inside of the container. So this makes it to where the container is not exposed. So I'm going to go ahead and create one. And it fills things out for you, HTTP, and then 5216 right here. And then the use host, this is actually the port that the proxy will be listening on to proxy into the container, and 7200. And I'm going to press confirm, refresh the page. Now we have a URL set up and it's green. So now I'm going to go over the container settings. So you have to where you can check for updates, pause, stop, restart, recreate, and kill. You can isolate the container's network. You can auto update the container. You can go into the URL right here. I'm going to go into details, and then you can see more details like the image, the ID, the IP address for Docker, if the actual service is healthy, isolate the container, auto update, and the URL. Same options up here. And you can see the logs, great for debugging. You can see a terminal. And then you can see the Docker container, the info, so image, restart policy. You can change it right here. Interactive mode, the environment variables that are set, and the labels. And then you press the update container. You can see the network, So the default mode, the network mode is default. And then a host port is 5216 is on the host, and container port is 5216. You can see your other networks down here. You can also go to storage, and you can see we're using a volume instead of a bind. The target is MySpeed data, and then you can unmount. You can also create a new volume right here. You can update the volumes. So I wanted to let you know about the Big Bear Club. You can join it, and it greatly supports this channel, and I very much appreciate it. So if you'd like to join the Big Bear Club, you can go down the YouTube description and go to my Ko-Fi link and join it from there. So let's get back to registered programming. So now I'm going to go over the URL options. So I'm going to go into this URLs right here. I'm going to go to this cog, and then it shows the description, the URL, the target, which is a server app, and then MySpeed 5216, and then it shows you the security icons. You can go to setup. You can change the name, description, the mode. You can also change the container's name, and then container port, HTTP, and the target preview. The use host down here, you can change the port. Use path prefix, authentication required, smart shield protection, restrict access Constellation VPN. Overwrite host header, whitelist inbound IPs. So let's go over to security. So authentication required, admin only, forward IP and host headers to target. Disable header hardening, smart shield protection, and then you can change the settings. The timeout, the limit settings right here. So timeouts, max bandwidth, max number of requests, custom cores origin, block common bots, block request without referee header. So I'm going to go in the UI now. So you can go to home, and then you can go to MySpeed right here. And we need to accept the terms, so EULA, and then the privacy statement and terms of use for the Ookla network that we'll be using for the speed test. So I'm going to accept. So now you got a really nice UI. So you can say start a speed test. It'll show you the loading icon. So it's going to bring it up here in a few. So it done it. So 4 millisecond ping, the download, the upload, and the last test shows it down here. You can go to this cog right here. You can go to switch view, and you can have a more detailed view. So the total test, failed test, average duration, the ping, the upload, the download, the failed test, the speed, and then the manual test, the test duration, 13 seconds. The ping down here, and then download values, and then upload values. So you can go up to this cog. You can change the optimal ping, the optimal up speed, the optimal down speed, the recommendations, change the speed test server, change password, set frequency, set period, export test, pause test, integrations. So you can have an integration for Discord, Godify, health checks, Telegram, and webhooks. You can change the language. You can switch the view like we just done, and you can see about the project. So that's a little bit about the UI. So I just showed you step by step on getting MySpeed running on Cosmos Cloud. So if you like this tutorial, subscribe, comment, like, and support the channel. And if you have any video suggestions or you need community support, you can go down to the Big Bear community and join our forum. There's a link in the YouTube description, so stay tuned for more.